Hey guys, it's me again. And I'm back to do another, I guess if you will, another haul video, because I recently made some purchases from Spiritual Vibes again that I just wanted to review. Nina made, I guess, like a promotional video, or an advertisement, if you will, on the SVSS YouTube page. Ooh, tongue twister in a way. She had made this series of videos advertising some new products they had, and I thought I would pick some of them up because they were just amazing. And then Ravenflower had another auction recently. Unfortunately, her daughter fell on kind of a hard time at the moment where, you know, her car unfortunately kind of gave up the ghost. And I know how that can go because I recently had some car troubles myself. Ugh. Well, thankfully mine are over, and hopefully hers are on their way out the door too, because I can personally attest that it makes for a stressful time. It's not fun. But anyway, she was having an auction to help raise the necessary funds for that, and I bought one of the books that she had on sale for said auction, so this will also be going into that. I've been buying a lot of books lately about a variety of things, not just witchy things, but others as well. So yeah, that'll be fun to start getting into those. But anyway, so the first thing I wanted to show was this lovely new necklace or pendant charm. As you can see, it's got, I believe she said, labradorite stone here, and it's a charm of a pentacle and a heart. And the heart charm says witch on the front, which I thought was just nifty. I don't know how well that's looking out. It's showing up backwards here. But it also comes dangling from this little pentacle charm, and then the labradorite stone, and a very big long chain. So that you don't have to like clamp it or mess with it in any way. So that was fun. Hey, not only will I show it off, but I will put it on and wear it for the first time. Why not? Another thing I recently bought are a couple of witches bottles, which are quite beautiful. This one here is for, let's see, I believe it was for purification and protection. I know one of them was a return to sender, because I need a little bit of that with some personal stuff going on, but I digress. But some return to sender pieces. And then one for courage and protection. That's the label off of this bottle here. See, isn't that just gorgeous? Just absolutely beautiful. And then it also comes with another charm. And she said these are kinetic bottles that can be recharged and reused. So for $18, that was, I think, a good investment, because yeah, that was $18 a piece, but it's 2 of these bottles that come pre-charged with herbs and charms and amulets, and it comes pre-charged. You can charge it and reuse it, which for me is good. I'm a reuser of things. I like to try and recycle and reuse. How is it? The 3 R's they call it: reduce, reuse, recycle. Yeah, so there's that. And then here's another. This is the return to sender. And this one is going to get charged on the next full moon, and some people are going to I mean, what can I say? You reap what you sow. I mean, these people have decided, instead of being adults and talking through some issues we've been having, they just want to act immature. And I'm just going to try and use this, and then even maybe the jar spell I showed in a previous video. But then I'm going to just drop it and move on. My life is too grand to be holding on to crap like that, and I'm trying to figure out and find a new place to live. I'm moving to a new city to start a new job within the next few weeks here. Ooh. Finally moving out of my parents' house and becoming a full-fledged adult in society. Yay. But at the same time, I'm trying to apartment hunt, line up some resources, get all the other stuff that comes with that lined up. So like I said, I'm trying to build a life that's too grand and move on to too many other things to worry about conflicts and bullshit right now. So yeah. But anyway, so here's the spell bottles, which are just absolutely gorgeous. And I love them. I'm glad I got them. They also came with some parchment paper with which to write, I guess, if you will, my petitions or the spell working that I'm trying to do. And this is set to hopefully set my intention, if I can get them out of the envelope without damaging it too bad. But yes, these are the parchment papers. And what they were charged and blessed with, I'm not completely sure, but whatever it was, it smells great. Oh, selenite is one of the things that was used in the charging. So that's cool. But yeah, I'm excited to see how these work out. I'm going to charge them with some of my own energy under the full moon, so that'll add some customization and personalization to the mix. And then I was going to talk to them too about getting maybe a couple of rows of Jericho to help bless and bring my new space in. And then another thing that came with that order, which is really cool, and it looks like it came with some sage bundles or sage leaves, of some, or another herb of some kind, which smells absolutely beautiful. It's a bloodstone and it's red jasper. So I'm going to definitely research these a little bit to figure out, you know, what they're for. A couple of tumble stones, which are really neat. I'm not sure where they had come from. They weren't part of a specific order that I bought, but they are beautiful and I love them. But I will definitely make them the first in a collection that I'm trying to build, and I will research them here to, again, be able to charge them and work them for my intent. And then this is one of the things that came from the Ravenflower auction. They appear to be a baggie of spell candles. Just a basic generic set of white candles, which you can never have enough of, so thank you for that. Those definitely will also be put to good use. And then horoscopes. Exorcise the monsters within and unleash the scary side of your sign. This is what I got from the auction. This is what I was excited for. I'm a Pisces, which is a water sign. And it must be one of the minor signs, because when initially looking through the book, you'll see that the information on the Pisces is near the back of the book. But I'll definitely be researching them all, because this book appears to be just a really great resource, and it allows essentially for you to become in tune with your astrological sign and the powers associated with it, or the magics associated with it. So this will be a fun read. And then here's another that I recently bought. This one is just one I got off Amazon. I'll do a full-length video on this one alone, because it's, again, the start of something else I want to try. Astral Projection. This book was, I think, only about $5. Just a very simple, basic paperback book. And it talks about the basics, how to ground yourself for projection, the different methods of projection and shamanic journeying, and how to protect yourself in the other realms, explanations of what can be there, who can be there, and it's the start of a whole set of things that I want to try and do. So over the next few weeks, I'll be picking up a few more books on this. Maybe put that one aside since I want to do something about it. And then I was up in Duluth today, or this weekend, hopefully my new hometown. I got this book as well. And this is a book about the Edmund Fitzgerald, one of the ships on the Great Lakes that unfortunately is now sitting at the bottom of one of the Great Lakes on Lake Superior. But it's the story of the Fitzgerald has always fascinated me since I was a small child. So I got that book and want to learn a little bit more about it. And there's a singer by the name of Gordon Lightfoot wrote a very sad but still very catchy tune about the ship and the shipwreck, which, again, ever since I was a child, always kind of stuck with me one time when my parents played it. But anyway, so that's another one of the things I bought recently. And this is all, again, like I said, this one isn't really magical, of course, just a personal interest piece, but the other books and the objects I've just shown here are of that interest and something I really want to go on. So it will be very fun. And of course, if there is anything, again, being the community that we are, that if anyone wants to share any advice they have, any tips, because I'm a newbie to this myself, so things especially about the astral projection piece, of course I'm very open and excited to hear it all. And once I finally learned some of the more basic skills and picked up some information, I'm definitely trying it myself. I'll definitely share my experiences as I go on, and that might be part of a series as well. So yeah, that's just me checking in here. Have a good night, guys, and as always, blessed be. Bye.